All of this is up for debate. Let me know if I made a dumb decision. All right, let's pick a motherboard. Now, there are some requirements that I have for the motherboard. One of them is that it has to be an AM4 socket because I am using an AMD CPU. But because PC Part Picker is so cool, it won't even show Intel sockets because it knows I chose an AMD CPU. So I'm gonna go ahead and increase the price so I get rid of all the ones that are not available. I am also going to choose specific brands. So I only wanna use Asus or MSI. I don't like BioStar or ECS or Gigabyte. I've had boards in the past fail or components on them fail from those brands. And ASRock, I don't know enough about them to make an educated decision on that. But if you guys do, let me know in the comments. All of this is up for debate. Let me know if I made a dumb decision. Please, I don't want to buy something useless. All right, I also want an ATX form factor because I am going to plan on liquid cooling this. I want to have enough space to move pipes and tubes around. And also with an ATX form factor, I get a lot more options when it comes to RAM slots and the like. Chipset, I'm going with the X570. X570 boards support PCIe Gen 4. This allows for a much wider bandwidth to push more data through. Then let's go ahead and go down here. We pick the chipset. Memory max, we're gonna go ahead and leave that alone. Memory slots, I want at least 4. I don't want a 2-slot board because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy 2 sticks of RAM, put them in, and then have 2 empty so that I don't need to replace the RAM. I can just buy another set of the exact same RAM and add it in if I need to do that. And then we can look through here. I'm not gonna touch any of these because I think we've narrowed it down to a pretty significant number of boards here. Okay, pretty much all of these will totally work, but I have a specific aesthetic in mind. I have a specific way I want my PC to look. I'm going with a white and blue build. So everything that I can make white in the computer, I will, and then all of the hardline water tubing or softline water tubing, all of that will be blue. Because I really like how that looks. You absolutely don't have to do that. Like all of these boards are almost identical. We're really just looking at reviews now and aesthetics. This one though, it's more expensive, but it has better reviews. It's also white, but it has RGB LEDs in it. All right, so let's just ignore that. I like the fact that it has a heat sink on top of the chipset. I like that it has a heat sink on top of the NVMe or M.2 NVMe drive slot. I like the ports that it offers in the back here. It has plenty of USB ports. It's got gigabit Ethernet. It has a Type-C port in the back. All of that is really drawing me to this board. It is pretty pricey. It's $250. I'm gonna go ahead and add this one to my build, but look through those motherboards, and if there is one that you think would be a much better fit for what I am doing and what I am using, please tell me in the comments. Don't let me buy something that's useless and garbage. Please tell me in the comments what I should swap out, if anything so far. All right, the next thing, let's pick some RAM.